business.
There's only a few more days left until Valentine's Day.
Don't change that channel, fool. We'll be right back with the news of the week. Tuesday, February 11th, 2014. This is Kenneth Pino.
And Kayla Fowler.
Today is International Darwin Day.
The day that we celebrate the life and accomplishments of Charles Darwin, the father of evolution.
Thanks to his travels on the ship known as the Beagle to the Galapagos Islands, Darwin was able to develop his theories on evolution and natural selection, which still affect science today. Oh.
Moving on. Teachers, please check to see who's being respectful by wearing uniform.
By following the school's uniform policy, you are showing that you respect yourself and others by being part of the school culture.
So reward students that are wearing uniform with 3 more steps.
And to elaborate on this Mars behavior, remember that jobs that we will work in one day will require us to wear a uniform.
So might as well get used to it now.
Yeah. Now into some reminders.
After school detention will continue as long as the weather cooperates.
ASD should have run last night and will continue tonight and tomorrow.
Be sure to attend if you have been assigned to one.
It's generally the same behaviors that get you in there.
For example, being late to class after lunch.
So besides being on time, you also need to
Do your homework.
read AR books and earn points on them.
And complete accelerated math objectives.
Doing these will keep you out of detention, tutoring, or athletic practice.
Now be warned that if you skip ASD, there will be consequences.
Y'all, there will be consequences. The first time you will get Saturday school.
And those who thought they would be clever and decided to not go to Saturday school did get a day out of school suspension.
So to summarize, wear the right uniform, get to class on time, do well in class, and you won't suffer any bad consequences. Children.
In other words, it's just much easier to be responsible and do what you need to do.
Such as gaining your required AR points per quarter and getting your accelerated math objectives done.
Quit wasting time in class. Like, seriously.
Yeah, seriously, guys. But before we move on from the topic of Saturday school, we have a reminder.
There's likely to be one this week.
And transportation will be provided for bus riders.
Saturday school runs from 9 a.m. until noon.
Yep. Snacks are provided.
And any poor behavior will just result in you getting another day of Saturday school. So just be good.
Yeah, just display proper behavior throughout your day.
And types of behavior that will earn you a positive note home.
Be sure to get those in for the prize drawing each Friday.
And that's all we have for administrative reminders for the day. This has been Kayla Fowler.
And Billy Bob. Announcements are up next.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Ali Ubeda.
And I'm David Moda with the morning announcements.
Be sure to pre-order your book as soon as possible. Time is running out.
If you don't get one ahead of time, you will likely not be able to get one at all.
We're looking at 20 pages of memories for the 2013-2014 school year.
Do not pass on this opportunity.
Yearbooks are a steal at only $20.
That would make a lovely Valentine's gift.
And Valentine's Day is only a few short days away.
As a friendly reminder, the PTA is sponsoring a Valentine's Day dance after school this Friday.
Tickets are already going on sale and go for the low price of $3.
The ticket price includes some food and drinks.
You can get those on the Central Pod on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but only in advance and not on the day of the dance.
Also, don't forget those are the same times as they sell snacks after school.
Also, on Valentine's Day, there will be an opportunity for Pajama Day.
We'll let you know if the purchasing window with Miss G is in the cafeteria is still open at lunch for $2.
And they will cost you $3 on the 14th from Dr. Clayton.
No slippers or spaghetti straps will be allowed.
Returning to the subject of dances, we will have a reminder for 6th grade.
There will be a spring dance sometime after TCAP testing and before spring break.
6th graders will not be allowed to attend if they have 2 or more level 1 referrals in the system as of last month.
Watch yourselves, people.
And please continue to bring in box tops to support the PTA.
Our PTA works extremely hard to do the cool stuff for us.
And one last announcement.
The book fair goes on this month from the 24th through the 28th.
Students are invited to make posters advertising the book fair.
The theme of the Scholastic is Book Fair Fiesta.
The week before the book fair, we will bring all the posters together and vote for the best ones.
The top 2 winners and teachers who sponsored the winners get gift certificates to the book fair.
There will also be a video of Miss Webster and Mrs. Sarah jumping into Prospect Lake in the middle of the snowstorm if we meet the sales goal.
Last but not least, we have a Clifford costume. We are hoping students or teachers will take turns wearing the costume before or after school lunch.
Also, teachers will be dressing as their favorite book characters during the week.
And students are invited to join on the 28th.
There is no cost.
You will just need to fill out a name tag that will be provided to your first hour teachers.
The tag will say your character name and the title of the book they are from.
The library will be closed that week, so plan ahead for your AR books.
Don't forget that you need to pay attention to the Word of the Week segments.
These are simple ways of remembering how to approach certain test words.
Plus, there will be red tickets handed out to those that are particularly good at explaining the words.
So keep on the lookout so that you can be eligible for prizes.
That's it for now.
Stay tuned for the next installment of the Word of the Week.
This week is Simplified. This has been Ali Beta.
And David Motor. Clubs and events will follow that.
My head is stuck in the clouds. She begs me to calm down, says, boy, quit fooling around. I told her I love the view from up here. Warm sun and wind in my ear will walk.
Well, of course I can, silly. Determine the factors of the numerator. The factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12. Determine the factors of the denominator. The factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10. Find the greatest common factor. The greatest common factor is 4. Divide both the numerator and the denominator by the greatest common factor. 12 divided 4 is 3. 20 divided 4 is 5. Answer is 3/5. If you didn't know that, start being a judge in a math class.
When the moon is low.
Hello, Titans. This is Brandon Patterson. And I'm Diana Hernandez here with Clubs and Activities. Computer club, as well as all the other activities, was canceled last week due to the weather. This week, hopefully they'll be back in the cyber cafe today.
And drama club will be meeting in the studio right after school to film the word of the week unless it's snowing.
7th grade Battle of the Books is now meeting lunch at Thursday at lunch in the And 141, stop to pick up your pass.
As for the other grades, to prove your mettle by joining the Warriors of Battle of the Books.
That goes on in room 147 Wednesdays.
You can literally throw down and literally rumble for your school.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Join pre-engineering club with Mr. Anderson, who knows what insane devices that they build.
Then on Thursday, you can join environmental club in room 120 and help save our planet.
As for the orchestra club, you guys will be back on next week.
Just FYI, those of you that aren't involved in yearbook, or that are involved in yearbook, have nowhere to go. It has been canceled for the week.
And of course, there's Scratch with Miss Ottison's pre-engineering programming experts.
And on Friday, National Juniors Honor Society will be meeting in 143.
Finally, don't forget the activity bus is available for all after-school activities. This has been Diana Hernandez.
And Brandon Patterson. Also, don't forget to pay attention to the afternoon announcements for any cancellations. Sports is up next.
Good morning, JSAA. I'm Chris Fletcher.
And I'm Emma Cruz with KRKT Sports.
We've got one or two things going on.
The boys' basketball season continued yesterday with a home game against Jenkins.
With another home game scheduled for tomorrow against Holmes.
And on Thursday, be sure to support our soccer team at Wasson.
On the world front, the Winter Olympics have been going well in Sochi, despite earlier worries about terrorist attacks.
As of Sunday, Norway was leading the pack with 7 medals.
The U.S. falls right behind the Netherlands with 4 medals.
Our first gold was nabbed by U.S. snowboarder Sage Kotzenberg as he leapt and twisted high in the air, riding an almost flawless first run to win the slopestyle crown.
Finally, we'd like to announce the schedule for February's intramurals.
Today, there was a special Valentine's beading clinic.
Then Wednesday is indoor soccer.
And like every Friday, we have battle ball.
That's it for JSAA Sports, but before we go, we have the joke of the day.
This one is honor of Charles Darwin.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
It was the logical next step after coming down from the trees.
Good guess, but no, actually the fittest chickens crossed the road.
I have a feeling that only the science teachers are laughing.
That's it for now. This has been Chris Fletcher.
And Emma Cruz. Before we go, would everybody please rise for the pledge?